We're back, episode 5 on Off the Script podcast. You guys know we're popping these out. We have another banger on the way. We're here with Mason Nicholson. How's it going?
That's going good, man.
That's good. That's good.
Oh, yeah.
I like just to kind of get right into it. One sec. I'm gonna shut my window. These cars are loud. There we go. Um, but yeah, we like to get right into it. So, you are former Jackson State player, right? You just transferred to Vanderbilt.
Yep.
So, getting into that, how was navigating the transfer portal in this new age of college basketball? And then, what was the decision behind Vandy?
I mean, as far as being in the transfer portal, it was something new to me. I mean, I I didn't I didn't really plan to go in the transfer portal at all. Like last year, I just felt like it was a good choice. It felt weird at first, just going in there, having all these colleges hit you up all at once. You on the phone constantly, 24/7. And then Vanderbilt just happened to hit me up like Tuesday night, I think it was. And then it was just like, it'd be great to have you like on the campus. And I took a visit like that Wednesday. So like they picked me up and went to go visit. Then and it's like leaving the campus, it was just like I couldn't stop like not thinking of the campus. And I was like, I feel like that's where I should be there. If like I'm constantly thinking about how much fun I had there and thinking about what I saw. So I was just like, yeah, like I feel like it's a good place to be. And all the coaches, like they are like they just welcoming. So
Yeah. And is it close to Nashville or is it in Nashville?
it's in Nashville.
So was
Yeah.
that like was that part of the decision, like that you're in a bigger city, or
I mean, I really don't. It doesn't matter to me where like the place of the college is. It's definitely new to me because I don't really. I'm not like a city type person. I'd rather be like just in a chill environment. But it's definitely gonna be a big. It's gonna be a big like difference, especially because here is just like you got community, just everybody know everybody, and then you got city life where it's just like you don't know a lot of people. Like it's more like what's up.
yeah? And I mean, obviously, going into SEC basketball, even like after this year, the SEC wasn't always known for their basketball, but then you saw a very big jump in competition of play. So how are you looking forward to, and what are you doing like to prepare for that kind of competition?
I mean, as far as I know, I remember us. It was this season actually. We played Mizzou. Um, it was great. Like it was like because in Conference USA you can come across bigs, but like you're not gonna come across like weight size bigs. It's more of like tall. So I feel like when we did play Mizzou and like they had like it was like one big dude. Like you would think he played football. It was just like yeah. So that's like new. So knowing like to go and inspect and just like envision that, I feel like I like strength wise, I'm definitely gonna be there.
Yeah, and have you like already? Are you still at Jacksonville, or are you?
Oh yeah.
So you are. When does your time at Vandy, like when does that start for you?
June, I believe.
Okay, so
Yeah.
how does that kind of work? I never really got that part about it. So
Mhm.
you have to finish. Do you have to finish your like current semester?
I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah. Because I graduate May 1st, and then May 2nd, I'll be moving into, or I'll be like moving my stuff here into like an apartment, and then I'll just be going back to Indiana. But like for as far as like moving, it's no biggie. Like the coaches, me and them contact each other 24/7. He just like trying to just make things easier for like me transferring in, and I appreciate that. So, because I passed Nashville anyway, might as well
Yeah.
just drop it off.
And for younger athletes or guys who are in the league, what's your advice to them if they're hesitant about going into the portal or or to navigate through this system that is college basketball now?
Yeah, I mean it. If you're scared of change, I wouldn't be scared of that. It's just more like you will have constant like coaches calling you up, and then it's just gonna be scrambled, which is like you just don't it won't feel right at first. Cause you be like, okay, I got this coach over here calling me, texting me, and then I got this coach calling me over here, texting me. So it's just like you have to organize everything at first, and then see what the colleges do got, but they don't, pros and cons, weigh out all them, and then as soon as you see what you want, and if you feel like it's the right pick, that's the one you should go for. Like I just saw myself like being in Vandy, so it just felt right. Right.
And you came out of at least in my opinion, basketball
Mm-hmm.
state USA, Indiana. They're known for producing hoopers left and right.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What's that competition level in Indiana high school like? Did that
Mm-hmm.
prepare you for the next level? And then who was the toughest guy you had to play in high school or college so far?
Mm-hmm. Okay. I
I
mean,
mean,
as far as like people saying it's the Indiana state or it's the basketball state, I don't know. It is the basketball state. I will say that for sure. It's a lot of hoopers. Um, that did prepare me a lot though, because you had to play against some good competition out there,
Oh yeah.
especially in
especially
AAU ball. Like the Adidas gauntlet for me, it was just like you just seeing a ton of competition. As far as who like was tough to go against, played a lot of good players. Mm, it's just so many to go about. I'm trying to figure out. Hey, you know what? I'll probably give it to. I feel like Kalu was a good one in UTEP. He was a good. He was a good one to go against.
Okay. And did you play Lalamere?
Lalamere. I don't think so. I don't know every. I don't know. I have to double check that out.
They're a private high school in Indiana, and I know, like, I'm from Wisconsin, and a lot of Wisconsin guys they end up
Mm-hmm.
getting fed into Lalamere. So, like, I know, you know who Gus Yeldon is.
Yeah.
He came from Lalamere, and then there's another guy, Jordan Poole, I think, came
Yeah.
from Lalamere. But I don't. I when I usually think of Indiana, it's basketball, Larry Bird.
Yeah.
yeah.
Larry Bird.
But with that culture growing up,
Mm-hmm.
did like that give you that mentality you could say, or was it kind of always this basketball is life kind of deal?
Nah, I mean for me, I can't. I don't even. I can't say that one. I don't know if I can say that one because I started basketball like late, like sophomore year of high school. Yeah, I started basketball late. I can't say basketball was like, but it's just like it took me a minute to get into. Nah, from my city though, Gary, like we all like had to work hard. It was gym or nothing, and I feel like now, especially, I see a lot of Gary Hoopers like putting in like, and they still putting in work after they reach their like dreams. So I mean, you have to. For us, it's just like it's hoop or nothing. I feel like that's all like all of us see that. So like we gonna put it on our best on the court.
And playing with that chip, would you call it a chip on your
Oh, for
shoulder?
sure.
For sure.
So playing with that chip on your shoulder, how does that not only motivate your game but keep you motivated to stay with it?
I
Uh,
mean, because it's more like because other people are just getting better. I'm not about to just sit around like you getting better. You know what I'm saying? I might as well just go ahead and be better than you. And then like even with your teammates, I feel like it's competition that's there too. Like it's not real competition, but it's like you know what I'm saying? Iron sharpens iron. So you might as well just. I'm like, well, if I know if I'm getting better, I might as well get you better with me.
Exactly. And so, okay, I didn't know this, but so you started basketball when you said your sophomore year?
Yeah, sophomore year of high school.
What was the decision behind that? And then were there like thoughts of coming into basketball before that?
I mean, I think I was like in elementary school when I did play basketball, like kind of organized basketball, but it was like it was elementary school. It was like a phase, and then like just passed it by. And then like sophomore year of high school, it was just like I tried, like you know what I'm saying. There wasn't no like I wasn't expecting or like if you would have just hopped in the time travel and just tell me back then, yeah, this is what happened. I think you won. Because like the amounts of layups I missed in practice and games is insane. You didn't. You didn't. I trust me. Trust me. You don't want to see that thing. You don't want to see that game.
I mean, like you see a lot of NBA players and even college guys, like they kind of have you hear that story that they started late, but
Mm-hmm.
they don't regret it because you get to see their I feel like a lot of people they peak too early, so where
Yeah.
they become a college star, and then you don't get to see them like develop into the NBA star. But like you see players like John Morant, like who you get to see him develop coming out of like a smaller college.
For
And
sure.
is that kind of like the path that you're looking for right now?
Yeah.
Obviously not like John Morant's skill set, but
Yeah. I know what you mean, but nah, like that's what I'm looking for because I feel like the roof is like we still like I'm still just like I haven't even reached yet, so I'm getting there.
and I mean it definitely helps. You are I mean, I say this in the nicest way. You're a big guy. Like what? You're 6'10", and then what are you coming in weight wise? Like
90.
290. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're you're a force to be reckoned with down low.
Yeah.
So how are you using that to your ability, and then how are you going to like develop on that for Vanderbilt?
I mean, if they need me in a post, I mean that's it. I'm gonna be available, and I know I shoot like 62%. So I mean, I want to get that better the whole time, but 62% just if it's and I ain't gonna lie, I think most of my scores are mostly dunks. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like I feel like if it's not I feel like laying it up is just not it. Like it's not it. I gotta dunk it.
You gotta be on your do you be doing a lot of putbacks, or are you
Oh
just
yes.
like
Like
drop
I
back?
got to. I'm gonna get an offensive rebound. That's one of my first things. I don't know why, but for some reason, like I know offensive rebounds, like I get I get a ton of them.
When you grabbing rebounds, are you scrappy, or are
Like
you
it's more like just move them out the way. It's not. I don't think it's like a scrappy like swim move. Use my feet. It's more just like move. I'm getting this. Like I got this.
and do you like are you talking trash throughout the game, or are you letting letting your game do the
Yeah, I
talking?
just let the game. I just let the game talk. I don't do. I don't like to go back and forth. I'd rather just play the game and call it.
In okay, what conference is Jacksonville State in?
Conference USA
Okay, so in Conference USA, are the fans like are they rowdy?
for sure. Yeah, there's no difference with us. Go to UTEP. They don't. Yeah, they not. They don't play around over there.
What's the like most out of pocket thing that someone said?
It's not even out of pocket. It's just like it made me look for sure. I will say that, but it was just like it was funny. I thought it was. I swear to God, I thought it was one of my teammates. But like, it was just like, where was we? I think it was like, was it Middle Tennessee? I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. I know it was somewhere, and one of the teams says, like, one of the teams literally had a Chips Ahoy bag. Like, it was like literally like handed it to me because it was like, and I was just like, why are you doing that? Because it was like, bro, why? Like, my main thing was, why do you have a Chips Ahoy bag and like a whole one too? Like, not
Yeah,
even just a small little bag.
that's crazy. Just give.
I don't know what to do, bro. Like, I was just like, okay, like,
Yeah. How do you like? Do your coaches when you're a freshman? Do they
mhm.
kind of try to prepare you for that a little bit, or is it are you just thrown into the fire? Like you have to media PR train yourself, like for those kind of situations.
Like to go like to high school and to just be around the crowd.
Yeah.
I mean, I never really paid attention to the crowd. I mean, like it was just fun. Like sometimes it's just like when you on the bench, you gonna listen, and then halftime, you gonna listen. But it's just like funny because it's like sometimes they do say something funny. It's more funny than just hurtful. You know what I'm saying? Especially like with my high school coach. He ain't do nothing crazy, but he was just like, come on now. And then I ain't gonna lie. I think freshman year of my freshman year of my college career, I was in JUCO, and I don't, I that them crowds, I don't think nothing can compare. I don't think nothing can compare to them crowds. I lie to you.
Yeah, and I
They let you
mean,
have it.
I love I love talking to guys who play JUCO because it's such an in my opinion, it's such an overlooked like faucet
Yeah,
into college basketball. It's like it's I wouldn't say more competitive, but I feel like a JUCO basketball game is going to be more competitive when it's like Alabama playing Alabama A&M. Those
hmm
games are going to be a lot tighter, and you can really see what kind of players want it more
yeah,
than an Alabama A&M just trying to be like, I'm just going to shoot 30 shots today and see if I can score 40 and get my name out there.
yeah.
So how was your JUCO experience? Like, what was that like?
My JUCO experience was like hard. I don't think nothing like can really. It was hard but it was like not even just for me. It was for everybody though. But it was just it was work. Like there's nothing you could do but work. Like you either was doing schoolwork or you in the gym. It was nothing, especially with GH. Yeah, you ain't had no type of wiggle room. You was gonna work, and then get you in the gym. If you ain't in the gym, you in the weight room. If you're not in that weight room, you in the classroom. But if you're neither, you at the crib. Wasn't much to do like in that area. But I mean, the 6 o'clock like basketball schools, the 12 o'clock weight room, 2 o'clock practice, and then the long practicing. Like I don't even think because I know I was in JUCO. I don't think we had a time limit. There's no time limit in JUCO. How long practice can be. So yeah, I don't think they didn't have a time limit so it was just like we was cooked.
I mean the last guy I had on or a couple guys ago, he went JUCO, and I brought up Last Chance U. Was
Mm-hmm.
your situation similar to that?
Oh, definitely, big time, big time. Because it was just you. It was like off of a movie. I ain't gonna lie to you. But I mean, that's what happened with us. Like we was all at the beginnings, like summer, all the summer practices. We all like we was just tired, like consistently. Like especially like he had us running all day, flipping tires, pushing cars. Like yeah, like and then like he had us doing like it was like because it's like a huge like just a basically huge square, and it was about like 2 miles, 2 3 miles. I think it was two. It was somewhere in there in between that. Basically, you had to run that whole thing in a time span. I think it gave you like 18 minutes. Yeah, there's
Yeah,
no
there's
way.
no way.
Yeah,
I went
I
like,
went.
especially in like it was in Florida, so I mean like it's hot, like it's like it was beaming. Yeah,
you got the humidity.
it was like literally like I was just dying, and then like during the season, it was just like constantly like just pushing ourselves. But I mean, at the end of the day, like at the end of like that whole season, you won the championship. So I mean, yeah,
It worked.
it
Yeah, it
worked.
worked.
People like you even said it earlier, like iron sharpens iron or pressure makes diamonds.
Oh yeah.
You like in not I wouldn't say hindsight, but in the moment it probably sucks. But like looking back at it, are you grateful?
But yeah, big time, big time. Like in the moment, it's not funny, but when it's like after, like just afterwards, and all that stuff happened, and it's in the past, it's just like it's funny to look over. Like you can laugh about it.
Would you, if you had a choice, right? Would you rather have a coach who pushes you to your limit every single practice and makes you go above and beyond, or would you rather have a coach who's a little bit more laid back and just letting you flow with your game?
Oh no, oh. I mean, laid back coaching is fine because it's just like, I mean, if that's how you coach, that's how you coach. I'm not about to change how you coach, but I really enjoy like they put it all like they be like just own you. Because I mean, if they own you, like to me, if they own you, they care. Because I'm not just gonna let just not I'm not gonna just sit back, let you do this stuff, and then it's gonna kill your career if I don't step in. If I have like a hard like, yo, you need to do this, and it feels you will never be like. I feel like if you have that type of coach, you'll never feel like just complacent. Because I feel like that's where a lot of like that's where if you have a laid back coach, I feel like that's where a lot of things lead to is people get complacent. People be like, or you just have this mindset where it's like I don't need to do anything else. I'm already like better. You know what I'm saying?
You get comfortable,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I
You're
feel like that's what
comfortable.
every like NBA player says not to do is to don't get comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like the second you get comfortable, that's when someone who's working harder than you can sneak up,
Oh, yeah.
right,
Oh yeah.
and take that spot.
Big
Big
time.
time.
Would you say that Vandy's coach kind of fits that? Like he pushes you, or he will
Yeah.
push you from the
He
impression that
really
you
is.
got
Really
off of
is.
him.
I mean, off the court, nice, like very nice, like very like nice, welcoming. But I feel like on that court, it's just like you getting the best. Like you gonna get the best out of him, so you might as well get him the best. You know what I'm saying? The best out of yourself.
Would you say that like if you had all the colleges give you an offer, would you still pick
Mhm.
Vandy because like you feel like you fit their system the best?
Yeah, there's like even coach showed me some film of the coach showed me film of myself, but then he also showed me film of how I would fit in their program and like what I do. You know what I'm saying? He showed me like offensive rebound clips. He was like, just you getting the offensive rebound will help us a lot. Blocks, because I mean, I enjoy blocking. Who don't? But yeah, like show me like defensive wise how I can fit in, offensive wise how I can fit in, and it's just like even off the court I fit in there as well. So it's just like perfect, perfect beat.
And I was kind of following Vanderbilt last year, and they did really really good at home.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I feel like definitely a presence like of a guy of your size could have definitely elevated that offense and defense, like just overall.
Yeah.
Um, what would you say? Like, what arena are you most looking forward to playing in next year?
Uh, I mean, low key Memorial though. Like, not even trying to be like, but Memorial, like, if like when I saw the court and it looked like you were on a stage, so it was just like now I'm very interested because it's like it feels it's new. Like I've never seen that. Like me personally, I never just seen a court on a stage. So now I'm like very excited to play on it because it's like I'd never seen that and I never been like in a in a stadium that just looks like that.
Yeah. Going from like a smaller school,
Hmm.
what kind of not like expectations ish do you have for Vanderbilt? Like, what are you kind of expecting going into it?
I mean, I'm just expecting like in the post, like just throw it and just trust that I'm gonna try to dunk it. Like I'm like I'm just gonna get to that room and I'm gonna try to just dunk it on you. Like that's how I feel. But I mean, aside from that, like blocking is a big one because I feel like just my like stature, I don't really have to swipe my hands and then just jump. And I'm pretty like vertically gifted, like for my size, you know.
Yeah.
So I feel like I'll definitely be a good paint protector, glass cleaning paint protector.
Would you rather have a game winning block or a game winning and one dunk?
Low key game winning block. Yeah, game winning block gotta be one. Yeah, game winning block for sure. You gotta go with that one.
Dream player you could block. Any NBA, any college.
Dream player that I could block. Oh my, NBA player. You know what?
Good pick.
Low key, low key. If I had to pick an NBA player to try to challenge and try to block, it'd probably be A. Anthony Edwards for sure.
Oh, okay.
Like I would want to like. It's just like I'm gonna just go try it. I'm gonna just go try to block. We gonna see what happens.
Oh yeah. When you are like going up for a block and you got someone who's like a guard who's very versatile, what's
Mhm.
going on in your head so you don't put yourself in a position to not only foul but like get dunked on?
Yeah, I mean during film, I just mostly see who's right handed, who's left handed. So, I mean, if you're going for a dunk and you right handed, I'm just going to go to that. I'm going to like shade to the left a little bit, and then just go up with two, and then like I might get the block, but at the same time, I don't feel like you really have to like run to go through my body. So I feel like if I'm just blocking the hand that you like dunk with, it's gonna take a little bit more. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Have you gotten a snatch block before?
I don't know. Like I don't know if it counts. Been like because I've been wanting to get one. I've been wanting to get one for sure. But it was more like he tried to shoot over me, and I just grabbed the ball from him. You know what I'm saying? It was more like it wasn't a snatch because it wasn't like a snatch in the air. It was like snatch out the hands. It's kind of based on how you define it.
Yeah. Have you ever like gotten a tee and that you decided to like look at the ref and you're like, what are you doing right now?
Um, I don't think I got a T. I never. I don't think I got a T. I'm trying to figure out. I don't think so. Nah, I don't think I ever got a T. Like not in 2 seasons now. Again, I don't really talk. I just more like play.
And okay, I'm gonna kind of backtrack a little bit. So you were talking about JUCO, and
Mhm.
with the new eligibility ruling, how many years of eligibility do you still have? And are you gonna pursue those years of eligibility?
I have one. I have one more year left, but I think they're gonna investigate in that to get the second year because I think Vanderbilt is the main reason for the JUCO rule. If I'm correct, I got to double check that, but I think that's like one of their football players played JUCO. They tried to get him, and then they got him another year. So I think they're gonna try to investigate that to give me a second year.
Okay. And so, I mean, talking about JUCO again, do you have like a traveling moment that like just screams JUCO? Like the bus broke down on the side of the highway or anything like that?
Like here, mm, I don't think so. I think it was just like, nah. There wasn't no like bus broke down. Like, but I could just think about like if I had to say one, it'd probably be being in the middle seat at one time, all the way from California. That was probably the only. But like at the same time, we don't like we never we don't we never rode planes on JUCO. So I mean, it was just like it felt
It
like
felt
it,
like it,
yeah. But
yeah,
like
but
it
like
was,
it
I
was,
don't
I don't
think.
think.
I feel like the fact that you out of all people got the middle
The middle
seat.
Middle
seat.
seat.
Yeah, it was bad. On a 4 hour like flight.
Ooh, that is that's got to be rough.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
it
Oh,
was
it was
insane.
insane.
Would you say that do you take pride in your pregame fits or do you kind of just
Pre-game
Pre-game
tips.
tips.
you
Nah,
just
yeah,
show
I'm
up?
just
Yeah, I'm
like,
just.
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
I'm gonna show up. I'm gonna just show up. I'm here to play basketball. I'm not here to do a fashion show.
That's what I like to hear. It's all business for you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Do you have like a pregame ritual at all that you follow?
Um.
I mean, as far as pregame rituals, it's just I probably listen to like I got a pregame song, but I don't really do the same. I mean, let me see. I get in, I just listen to music, and then I'll work out for a little bit. I'll probably just like roll out and then dribble the ball a little bit. As far as like, I don't really do like no ritual.
Was there any guy, JUCO or Jacksonville State that had like a terrible aux that you could remember?
You said terrible what? Ox. Oh, terrible Ox.
There
It's probably my guy Adam, but he was like, um, what was he? I think he was like Islamic or Islam, and it was just like, I mean, for him, I think it was like it was good music. It was good music. He put on like he put on like one G Herbo song and one Polo G song, and then after that, it was just like I think
I
because
think
we was in Florida, he just heard a lot of Kodak, so it was just like straight Kodak for a hot month. It was straight Kodak for a hot month, and it was just like he would play it, but like he played some of his good songs, but like he played like straight bad songs for like a good 4 songs in a row, and then it's just like all right, now someone take it from him.
What would you say your like favorite city that you've played in is?
Favorite city? Uh San Antonio was a good one. We played that was like two. I think that was 2 years back. San Antonio was a good one. Yeah, yeah, that was a good one. San Antonio.
Okay, okay. And I mean, kind of to wrap it up, would for all young hoopers, college hoopers, what's your message to them to stay away from distractions off the
Yeah.
court, to be able to stick to basketball, or if like they have any doubts that they're not going to be able to play at that next level, like what are some steps for them to do?
I just like work, just work, just literally like work. Um, Like just and don't even. I would really step away from like your phone, especially in that like area if you having doubts and second like thoughts about hooping or whatever sport you're playing. And I mean, when you on the court, just have fun. I feel like a lot of people take it too serious. Like it's yes, it's a business, but it's also a business that should like it's a business where you should have fun. You should always have fun with what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you right now, like I'm pretty sure you're having fun doing what you're doing. So yeah, so it's just like have fun. You know what I'm saying? That's the you can go out there with confidence, have fun, play the game. You know what I'm saying? Win, lose, draw, you still gonna be able to play basketball at the end of the day.
Yeah. And I feel like one of the most impactful things I've ever heard, it was I think it was from Matthew McConaughey in his audiobook, but he said that if you're not having fun what you're doing, you lost sight of what like the meaning of life is. Because
Yeah.
you're meant to have like enjoy what you should be doing because it's I mean, it's what you want to be doing for the rest of your life
For
or
sure.
at least a good majority of it. You don't want to be
Yeah.
Yeah.
like miserable doing what you do.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Well, and is there anything that you wanted to any cover, plug, or like just
I
last
mean,
thoughts?
there's not. I mean, there's not much to say. I mean, hey, we gonna pop out and do our best.
Yeah. Well, thank you everyone for watching this episode. God bless everyone. I hope everyone has a good day, and that's it.